Mycovanen, and welcome in, my friends. I'm Crimson Goddess, and today we are playing more of the Fellowship of the Ring game on the PlayStation 2. Technically on the emulator, but I feel like there's several Lord of the Rings games that are just titled like The Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring. So specifically, we're doing the PlayStation 2 one. And I don't have a ton to say for my intro other than I don't know how long this specific stream will be, but I do plan on coming back tonight to try and finish the game. If I don't do it now, I doubt I'll do it now, but like, I have no idea how long this game is. I've never played it before. So, with all that said and done, I think we're just gonna jump right in and make the most of the time we have. Oh, I need to set my timer real quick for ads. But beyond that, we're just gonna jump right in and make the most of the time we have. That's not the clock app, that was a calculator. We're just going to make the most of the time that we have, and however far we get is however far we get, and then we'll wrap it up tonight, hopefully. With all that said and done, let's pop over here and get into it. Let me turn my volume back up because my intro music's really loud on my headphones. My wires are all tangled. So we left off at the Council of Elrond, because I had to make the deal with myself last night that I would stop at the Council of Elrond, or I would have just kept playing until way too early in the morning, and we officially have our full cast, so let's get into it. Oh my god. I just want to talk to you, please.
The time has not yet
Why are
come
you looking
for you
at me
to
like
leave
that?
Rivendell.
Good chat. Good chat, Elrond.
When you saw fire and lightning on Weathertop, you saw the effects of my battle with the ring wraiths. Had I been 3 days later, I would have met you.
You should have stopped me from getting stabbed. How dare you, Gandalf. Hello. Oh god. I just want to talk to Boromir, please. Please.
I came to Rivendell seeking answers about a dream. A vision that said the halfling shall stand forth. Are you that halfling? This mission is so great, and you are so small.
Oh, hi, Jay. Welcome in. I was really hoping that we'd... We are missing characters. We are missing several characters. Oh. There's two... Where's... I'm not gonna ask questions. I will ask questions in a minute.
My father, Glowing, traveled with your Uncle Bilbo years ago. The dwarves of Lonely Mountain still revere Bilbo, along with our greatest heroes. His bravery helped win back our mountain home from the dragon, Smaug. A most honorable hobbit is Bilbo Baggins.
You are very tall.
We have learned that the strange creature called Gollum told the Dark Lord that Baggins of the Shire took the ring.
It's not
Gollum
supposed to
was
be
held
first
captive by
person
the Wood
camera.
Elves, but he escaped.
But I keep
He is
getting
still
too
seeking
close
the
to them to
ring.
try and talk to them, and the height gap's so bad that they, like, can't fit on the screen.
It will be good to have such company on our journey, Frodo.
You had us worried for a while, cousin. Thank goodness Master Elrond was able to heal that horrid wound of yours.
I see why Bilbo stays here. Rivendell is magnificent. I don't think I'll ever have better meals. Ever.
Hi, Di. Welcome in.
Hello, Bilbo. It looks like we'll be going soon. I wanted to stop by and say goodbye.
There you are, Frodo, my lad. I've some gifts for use on the road ahead. First, there is Sting, the blade of an elven prince. You'll need it, I wager. This is a mithril shirt from the Dragon Treasure. Very
It's
light,
just
but
some
stronger
sword.
than any steel.
It's like a little
Thank
dagger.
you for all you have done to help me.
Help you? I brought a terrible doom upon you. I would take the silly old ring myself, but without it, the years have caught up with me. I'm not well preserved anymore.
At least if it is the
As you
blade of an
once
elvish
said,
prince.
The old
Which,
that is
doubtful.
strong does not
But I
wither.
could be wrong about my lore. I
should
have
heed
not
your
read all
own
the extended
words.
books.
Ah, yes. Take care
Bilbo
of
doesn't
yourself,
know.
Frodo, and bring back all the news you can.
Because he brings it to
I'm writing a
Elrond,
book
and
about
he's
your
like,
adventure.
what's this?
Take care of
And
yourself,
they're
Uncle
like,
Bilbo. I'll bring back
"Just
all
a
the news
knife,
I
man."
can. And old songs and tales as well.
Can I bring
It
back
was
better
December
camera angles?
when we
Okay.
set forth on the road to Mordor, traveling through the
Yep,
ancient
they
land
leave on
of
Christmas,
Holland.
by the way.
We were beset on
December
all
25th.
sides by Sauron's power. For birds and beasts and even weather could be bent to the wheel of Sauron. The Dark Lord hurled a raging snowstorm as we tried to cross the great mountain Caradhras. We forged on until an avalanche forced us to quit the mountain and seek another path.
Hey Frodo, take my late ex's courting gift as it's worth half of Middle Earth. Yeah, for real, for real. Don't they make a comment like that shirt's worth more than the Shire alone?
Caradhras has defeated us.
Should we turn back?
There is no safety for the ring in Rivendell.
Where do we go?
There is another path. The mines of Moria.
That is a name of
Do you want to
ill
make your
omen.
stick
But in
any
Gondor,
brighter?
We will have strong allies.
Can
The
you
enemy
see
expects that,
anything?
so the ring must not go near Gondor.
I shall follow you to Moria and look upon the great underground city of Khazad-dûm.
I will go, but I say to you all, beware the secrets of Moria.
I will not go. Unless the vote of the whole company is against me. The ring-bearer's voice should be heard.
I do not wish to go, but I do not wish to forsake the Council of Gandalf either.
We must reach Moria, and soon.
Gandalf speaks true. Our troubles may get worse, and sooner than we'd like.
So the question is, who am I playing now? It's wizard time. He doesn't jump, and he doesn't kick. But it's wizard time. Okay. I just want to see how, like, powerful that is. Oh, I've got limited magic. That's cool. Ow. I still... Stay down. Oh my god. Are we done? Nope. Are we done now? Jeebus. I mean, what was their other option? If we don't go by Moria, we go by Isengard. That's also bad. There's not a good route. The issue lies with... I love... You cannot see his face. It's so blindingly bright. Hi, DC. More allies there, though? No, because you have to get through Isengard to get to Rohan. There are no allies there. They're in this horrible segment where it's like... I don't have a map on hand. Which is a hilarious thing to say, considering I feel like I have at least like 5 copies of the Middle-earth map in my room. Just none of them are within reach. You have to go through... I can change my spell? Get him! Ow. Ow. No, Gandalf. Don't fall. Please. Yeah, you'd have to go through, like, past Isengard itself to get to, even to get to Fangorn. Out of here. Are you all dead? They're all dead. Call an ambulance! Call an ambulance! But not for me. Old man's brutal with it. Good lord. I wish I knew how to do the, like, ground executions more efficiently. Or, like, not more efficiently, but more consistently. Because they're really cool, but, like, when I was getting them with Aragorn, I was getting them at random. Same with Gandalf. There's, like, a specific point that I think you're supposed to stand over them. But it's difficult to... I just love... No. Banished. There's like a specific point that I think, no, because here's the thing. I can tell you what it is. It's that there's a specific point over the body that you're supposed to be standing, but like the sensor point for talking to people is really finicky, so I can only imagine how finicky that is.
We have come to the west gate of Moria. Here the elven land of Holland ended.
There is a gate here?
Dwarf doors are not made to be seen when shut. Behold.
What does the
That's
writing
really
say?
It reads...
That's not what...
Doors of Duldin, Lord of Moria.
I mean, it's kind of, I guess, if you want to simplify it.
And enter.
What does it mean? Speak, friend, and enter.
If you are a friend, speak the password to open
It
the doors.
means, if you
know
can
the
read it in
word
Elvish, Gandalf,
If I am allowed a bit of peace, I shall seek for the word.
you could have been in from the get-go, but you decided that you had to read it in English. Ooh. I like how that looks. It's weird. It's different.
Keep the beast at bay.
Ah!
I need more time.
I came in thinking I'd be casting wizardly spells. And I'm not casting wizardly spells. And you know what I am gonna do? I'm gonna save. I have a hair stuck in my lipstick. Take our sweet time saving. Is this doing anything of value? Besides getting me a hit. Oh my god. What do you want from me? We're going to pretend that went a lot better than it actually did, because you know what? We still got through. collars all over the damn place. This poor shirt needs to be, like,
Let us rest while we can.
ironed and
How long will it take to get through
probably
this place?
hit with, like, a
Can't
good
say,
gallon
sir.
of fabric softener.
3 or 4 days march, providing we don't get lost or run into trouble.
Trouble?
It's an old shirt,
What kind
and
of
it's my
trouble?
first Ren Fair shirt, and I've been wearing
Moria
it
is vast
to Ren Fair
and deep.
consistently
With luck, we
since,
can
like,
avoid all
freshman
the
year of
odds.
high school.
Our luck seems
So
to be
the poor
running
thing has
sour
been
of late.
through the
Perhaps you
ringer,
would have preferred to remain behind with that
which
thing
also
in the
means
lake.
it gets
Not me,
washed
Mr.
with,
Gimli.
like,
Not that thing or those wolves. I'll take my chances in here.
the strongest of soaps that I have. Don't put me in the labyrinth, I'm bad at mazes. Because it's a nice white shirt that I drag, like, through the mud and the dust. And then I come home and it... Hello, camera. Yeah, Gimli, get him! Get him, Gimli! Do I have anyone with me, or is it just Gimli? They're firing on us! From the dark! Ah! Whatever that is. But then, because it's just a Ren Fair shirt, it doesn't hang in my closet very often unless I have like a really event-heavy year. Whoa! Oh, that's not Gimli. I'm like, he just came up and hit me for no reason. Come on. There we go. It just sits there, so it gets like folded, and then poor thing just forms the creases of however it was folded. Get him, old man. Get him. They're putting me in a maze and I don't know where I'm going. I think Gimli just stole my kill by coming in after me and like finishing him off. No, Gandalf, I need you to target the enemy, please. Thank you. This looks different. I'm assuming I'm going the right way. Oh, Jeebus. How much of this? That's still not Gimli. How much of this game am I gonna just like run through by just being like, I don't know, I think that's the way. The answer is all of it. I've made it this far. Sincerely for a moment thought that I tased Gimli. No, the enemy, Gandalf. Not the wall or the air. The guy trying to kill you. I love not being able to see anything. I made it somewhere. I really thought that orc was coming down after us. Considering the way that he... Ow! Considering the way he just looks down. Hold on, I have to turn my brightness up. I'll turn it back down when we get outside, because I know that the second we step back into sunlight, it's just gonna... Where are we? Please. And before you tell me to check my map, that's it. That's the whole of the map. I'm pressing every button with it. They all either do nothing or just exit. That is the whole of the map. No, get up. Hey! I got a little card for it that time. Usually I just fall to my death and then I die. And it's like, whoa, oh well. Sippy break. Shit, I'm back here. And it seems vaguely broken. There he goes, now he's talking. I feel like there's supposed to be music here, but I shan't comment too harshly.
No, wrong again. I have chosen poorly. The door remains shut. The beast has been stunned. Now is the chance to open the doors. The password is the Elvish word for friend.
That's great, Gandalf. Open the door. Oh, yeah, you were there last night. That's so real. No, I'm gonna try it again. I'm gonna save this time when I get in here. And I'm gonna try it again. And then potentially end up looking up a walkthrough. Because I am lost. But I don't want to jump straight to it.
I cannot see.
Trouble?
Moria is our luck, perhaps.
Not me.
And now we wait for this to save. There we go. And onwards we go. I'm just running if and when possible. I simply want to get through here. I have no quarrels with thee. Gimli can fight all of you. I don't care. Okay, I have quarrel with you. Yeah, it's like, I could go help fight, but I feel like he's having like the time of his life. That one's on me. He... Yeah. He would have been how old is Gimli in Lord of the Rings? I don't actually remember. He would have been 62. I think, actually, I can look this a better way. Yeah, he would have been 62. So he, like, barely younger than Fili and Kili. Yeah, he's 139 in Lord of the Rings. But he gets to watch Fili and Kili, who are, like, 10 years older than him, trek off to war. And he doesn't get... Because how old's Kili? I can look it up faster on the computer. I can get flashbanged. Yeah, they're 77 and 82. So he gets to watch the two of them go out and die, and he's like, I should have been there! Oh, I'm sure it is. There was also, I saw a thing talking about it, and it's something that I've thought about before. So there's like elves that have killed Balrogs. That's a thing. Balrogs are killable. Elves have killed them. And in the books, Legolas basically doesn't do anything against the Balrog. He freezes up. He drops his bow. Like, that's how bad it is. And then he has to go look Galadriel and Celeborn in the eyes and... Now, Gandalf, you know that's not what I wanted you to do. And they're like, where's Gandalf? I wholeheartedly think that the reason that he's like, I can't talk about it, his grief and whatnot, is because it's like just mad survivor's guilt. Because the guy, within the books, the guy that they're talking to at the Council of Elrond, who is texting me, it's Swab in the group chat, is the guy who is, like, basically the god's specialist little Glorbo. He's killed, I think, multiple Balrogs. As well as my... Everything is falling. No, please, no. What a horrible time. I think he's killed multiple Balrogs, as well as, like, when he died, the gods sent him back in the Third Age. He was dead. And then the elves, they, like, basically respawn on Valinor. But they sent him back early to go help with the War of the Ring. Yeah, he's like... Dude, he's tiny. I think he's like 500, which for an elf is... Which for an elf is not much. So yeah, like 20-something young adult. But he would have grown up on the stories of people like Glorfindel who killed Balrogs, but also on the flip side, like the thing that's addressed is that for him, like the Balrogs are gone. That was just a childhood scary story, and then suddenly he's looking one in the eyes. I can't even tell if I'm running circles in the same room or if I'm entering different rooms because it all looks the same. Okay, this is back where I was a minute ago. Gimli, get him. Yeah, Legolas comes across as, like, one of the younger ones, if not the youngest of the group. Still definitively, like, an adult. They did not let a child go to this journey. But he comes across, he's, like, one of the oldest. I think the second oldest, save Gandalf. But, like, maturity-wise, Arwen, for reference, is one of the other youngest elves that you meet, and she's over 2,000. Gimli! Gimli! what to do here. I'm gonna look up real quick if I'm like looking for switches or... It'll be faster if I do it on my computer, even though it's gonna like wildly flashbang me. No, I'm not asking how to get through Moria. I'm not asking how to enter. There's... I'm fine. That's great. Can you... Okay, there's Weathertop. Here we are. Find safe passage through Moria. Maybe I'm just crazy. Alright, let's get back to it and see if I think I'm just like getting blocked at a spot that I don't mean to be getting blocked at, because this is another mission where you just kind of go forward and you're good. Mouse off my screen, apologies. It does suggest killing the orcs, so I will be killing the goblins, the orcs, the whatever these are. At least killing most of them. If I get back to the pit, I now have a map that I can check from there. No, pick up the bread. Thank you. Ooh, you getting a burrito die? Nice. Pick up the item. Gandalf. Gandalf. There you go. Uh-oh, that air kicked on and I'm cold again. Oh, it's Gimli. Oh, nope, there is an enemy. Love these camera angles. You've got control of the camera, but it's also like one of those games where it kind of runs from you. Really, Gimli? I could save this faster if I just remembered that I could use the emulator save state, but where's the fun in that? I think I've gone the wrong way, but we're going to try and hope that like we lower down and then we skirt through. Yeah. Maybe that's it, actually. There's a door out of this room. It is there. I can't believe you'd hit me like that. It's mean. I think this is the way. Perhaps it's this way? Or have I just gone back to where I started? Nope, there's more enemies here, so I should heal. I'm gonna die because I'm not paying attention. Yeah, I think I've made progress. I just got a little turned around earlier. That's all. gonna... Yay! We made it out. We made it somewhere. We made... I'm not lost. Probably. At what point do I get concerned? Oh, no. What time is it? It's 3:45. It's got until 3:46 to load. While I check my timer for ads. That's still my settings and not my timer. Alright, that's cool. I'm gonna run ads real quick while I'm figuring this out. And so we're gonna run ads. I'm gonna take a little stretch break, and I'm gonna go figure out how to fix that. So I'll be back in just a minute. Righty, I am back. I have reloaded. I have to replay just a smidgen from my last save, but nothing horrible. I'm gonna save before I go into that room, though, so that if it does have trouble loading again, I just, what word am I looking for? I just reload from there instead of having to walk there again. And if it keeps having problems, then I don't know what to do, but I'm hoping it was just a one-off fluke. I mean, it's an old game. And my emulation skills are mid at best, considering how long it took me to set things up, and the fact that I did just abandon setting up a couple of games because I didn't know how to set them up. You're coming this way, I believe. Nope. Shit. I have loathing from Wicked stuck in my head now because every time the game starts loading, it's just what I hear. Where the hell is Gimli? Sneeze so bad. Not the spell I thought I had on, but it'll do in a pinch. Oh, that's my timer for the ads that I just ran. Yeah, I'm gonna save, like, right here. Cheers. What time is it? Okay, my camera's at 70. My tablet is charging and is finally back to 51. Ah! Get out of here. Oh, there's a goblin. I'm gonna save once I kill these two guys. Once I kill these three guys. Shit! We're fine. Everything is fine. That didn't happen. It almost happened, but it didn't. Get my mouse off my screen, I'm sorry. The bad part about having, like, a nice gaming chair is I do just, like, swivel a lot. I'm sitting here and I'm like, I should remain, like, still and centered on screen. Swivel. Alright. Please, 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 please. Please don't be an overarching issue. I don't want this to be the end of my game. Okay. So let's tab back over here for a second so I can look at some stuff real quick and see if there's anything I can do. But we might just be screwed. Which would explain why no one ever, you know, talks about it. I'm giving it another retry real quick. I just don't want to tab back over to the game and then... I can. Let's tab back over to the game, and then if and when it does that again, I think, unfortunately... Apparently it is an overarching issue that some people can't get past Moria because it just doesn't load. So I'm gonna go, you know, like, lay down and cry myself to sleep. I tried resetting it real quick to see if that helps. Yes.
The hobbits need rest.
We're good. We're good.
This seems like a sound place to camp. I agree. This is as good a place as any nearby.
Very well, Gimli.
Nothing a good old reset can't help.
For long. Orcs are on the prowl.
Nothing a good old, and you know what? We're gonna save after that as well, so that I don't get caught on that again. Yeah, I was like fingers crossed that the reset fixed it, but if the reset didn't fix it, then there was like nothing I could do. I'm not playing on a disc, so it's not a faulty disc, and I also can't take a faulty disc and go exchange it for a working one. I'm playing on an emulator. Discs of this game probably are few and far between now. Whew. Okay, I'm guessing that's the way we came from. So now we So now we come this way. But yippee! Nope, that's where I came from. Where am I going? Do I go into the pit? Most definitely not. Where am I going? Hold on. So concerned with getting it to work that I'm... Okay, and then I'll begin there and I go back. Alright. I'm like, it's so much louder now. I bet it's because the reset my game settings. I'm sure you could. I wonder what the going price for the games is, actually. I'm sure it's not cheap. Walkthrough told me come back this way. But also There's nothing out here. Okay, I'm like, there's no enemies, and that's making me think that something's deeply wrong. But if there are enemies now, we are good. Nope, Gandalf behind you. Oh, he's doing his best. Jesus. How much of that $300 is just covering gas? Ugh, my headphones are irritating me. Am I, like, truly just going all the way? Where am I going? I don't know. Okay. That's the pit that I'm right by. So I need to go straight across. No. That's where I started. So I need to go straight across? I think, maybe. Hi, Bubby. Hold on. I'm so sorry, Dad. Anyways, let's get back to it. About the speakers, the bass, yeah, sorry about the volume. Anyways, yeah, Grandpa, baby. He's simultaneously world's oldest grandpa and just a little baby. Just a little guy. Okay, I'm heading the right way. Of like, you know what I mean? He's like, how many years ago was 2008? I think I've gone in a circle. Like a fool. But this don't go nowhere. Hi, Gimli. Bye, Gimli. Yeah, he either looks like just the epitome of like, get off my lawn, or he is the littlest baby man with no brain cells. I also find it really funny. He's got all that white on his face. That's his natural coloring. He's had that for forever. But it just makes him look like this disgruntled old man. Even with my map and my walkthrough, I'm lost. Are you kidding me? Okay, let's check the side doors. You lead me to a dead end. I'm stuck, I'm stuck, I'm stuck. And you lead me to the lift that I need. Alright. I think. Gimli. Do I just wait here for Gimli to show up, or we're just gonna sit here a minute and see if he shows. Because I'm assuming he's what I'm waiting on. Do I go back for him? I'm scared I won't find my way here again. But go back for him I must. Okay, so when I come out of here, it's to the left. Hello? Gimli? Hi. Come on. Moria's so broken. It's so good. I love it here. Nothing bad ever happens to the Fellowship, and nothing bad ever happens to the streamer trying to play the Fellowship. I need to sit up. Jeebus. Okay. This time, I shall try my damnedest to not just straight abandon him. So let's get to here. And then where is he? Running after me. Come on, come on. And so it's going to be out of here and to the left. Slow myself down so I know he's with me. Look at that old man go. Gimli, where are you? Please. Yeah, free on shrimp. Come on. Get on this platform with me. Get on this platform with me? This is the platform that lowered us. I'm no closer to knowing where I'm going than I was a minute ago. I love this game. Alright. Back to the map. Okay, that was the... And then I went through... There, I think. I don't understand. my boy wants back in. I'll be right back. There will be no free second grandpa. For he do not wisheth to see the chat again. He shall not gaze upon his kingdom. You are peasants to him. Alright, let's see if I can figure this out. Get my damn mouse off screen. I'm gonna go back to the last save again. So that I'm starting at the starting point of where it wants me to start. Okay. Nope, that's my camera. There's my walkthrough. So I'm starting at the starting point. I'm coming out. I Jez is gonna have a field day with that one. I love Gandalf does not hit them with the sword. Gandalf, insult to injury, does the ground execution with the staff. I cannot believe it was right in front of me the whole time, and I pulled a Resi 4, and I just looked right over it. Blech. I don't...
I'm not certain, but I think something is following us. Quietly. In the dark.
Cue clown music, yeah, for real. Oh, I don't want Gollum here. I don't like how he looks. He bothers me. And your stupid little cutscene has disoriented me. Are you happy about that, Legolas? Are you proud of yourself? Instagram will also love it, I'm sure. I'm gonna have to cut it down, though. That was way longer than something I can post, I feel. Or I can, like, fast forward it. I think that'd be funny, too. Of just, like, I don't know where to go. I guess it's back out this way. Running around at, like, times 10 speed for several minutes, followed by, ah, cave troll! God. I might go get a snack in a minute. I'm not sure what I'd snack on, but I might go get a snack in a minute. But the issue is I kind of want some bread. Like some like garlic bread with cheese. Which means I'd have to go make garlic bread with cheese, which means I'd be like MIA from stream for longer than I want to be. But cheese and bread. Gandalf. Gandalf the Switch! Please! I don't know where that is. I don't know where I am. One of these is the way I need to go. Mayhap this one? Because I think maybe back over this one and then back over the other one. But I'm not sure. Nope. 20 minutes of ads, no one around. God. A switch. A switch. Get it. Get it, old man. Suppose this was the bridge that just went out. Yep. Ow. Ow, a second time. Well, if he's not dead, Gimli can kill him. Did I do it? I'm actually going to check something real quick while that's saving. I'm not reading the walkthrough, but I am like skimming to see how long it is. Okay. So that's not a lot. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish Moria, and then I'm going to cut stream. I'm going to go do some other stuff. I'm going to fix my shirt that's decided to sit all uneven. And then I'll finish this tonight. Because, as expected, we've got Moria, Lothlorien, and then... I don't know why I looked up like it would be on one of my posters. I don't know the name of the place. Is it Amon Hen? Because Henithanon is the place that I get it mixed up with. I was literally just looking at it. Oh, fascinating. Okay. We've got Moria, Lothlorien, and then the Anduin. I was thinking of the specific hill. I need to look that up, actually. Yeah, Amon Hen is where Boromir dies. And Henithanon is in Ithilien. And that's where Faramir is. But they're so similar, and it's the brothers, so the names get mixed up in my brain all the time. Um, but the point being, we have Lothlorien and we have the Anduin, Emonhen, whatever that entails. We don't have a ton of locations left, so even if they're long locations, like, we basically got halfway through the game in one stream last night. And so I can't stay as late today, but I feel like doing 2 areas should not be that bad. And so something. I'm gonna finish Moria, and then I'm gonna go get my cheesy garlic bread. Look at that! Look at that surprise orc. Think he's so stealthy. I've turned myself around. Shit. No. This is how this is supposed to go. Ow. I hate that the goblins, orcs, pick your word, I don't care, are like roughly the same size as Gimli. Because I keep letting them get really close to me because I see a Gimli-sized thing approach me. And I'm like, yeah, it's Gimli. We should throw one of the hobbits in. Yeah, okay.
What's that sound? It sounds like a hammer. Someone down there is sending signals.
We'll need to move on, and soon, before the orcs come.
Off we go. Oh, Jesus. I've seen things, Gimli. Things I wasn't supposed to see. The textures. The map. You know, Gimli, you could stay and help me fight these guys instead of running off and aggroing the next pack. That's allowed. I know it's kind of crazy to think about, but it is allowed. Oh, that's so cool. Sting's actually glowing.
It is so cold and dark. Where are we exactly, Mr. Gandalf?
I believe we're in the upper halls. Perhaps the 20th or 21st. They've been well looted. No little interest to the orcs.
They prefer the lower levels, despite the shadow of fear that covers them.
Fear of what?
Durin's Bane. A dark creature unleashed long ago by dwarves seeking mithril. They delve too greedily and too deep.
Enough talk of the past. It is the present that concerns me. Do we rest or move on? I don't think we have a choice. Cave trolls.
My hot take is that we shouldn't blame the dwarves for the Balrog. Because they didn't put it there. That was Morgoth. It's not supposed to exist. Like, they shouldn't exist. Morgoth made them, and he unleashed them upon the world. The dwarves did nothing. I don't think I understand what's happening. I don't understand what's happening. Like, I vaguely do, of course. But also not. That's skeleton, not a switch. Is there a way through these? Like, I see that those lead places, but... I'm so glad the Fellowship can't die.
Hurry, Gandalf. Get us out of here. I don't know how much longer we can survive.
Okay, about that. Oh, you stayed lit up. Why? Okay, you've also stayed lit up. So it's that one, this one, this one, this one. Okay. I ain't asking questions. I'm on a one-track mind to garlic bread right now, so like I ain't asking questions. Garlic bread. That's where I came from, isn't it? Nope.
The book is a record of Balin's time in Moria. I fear the tidings are grim indeed. They met with early fortune, driving out a host of goblins. Then they discovered Mithril, riches of Moria. It goes on to tell of Balin's dead, and attacked by orcs. Slowly but surely, the dwarves were driven back and trapped. The last lines read,
The game is quiet now? Fascinating. I'll turn it up in a second. I don't want to press anything during a cutscene, for I think it'll just skip it.
the effort to retake Moria was valiant, foolish. We shall move on.
Like that, by accident. Whoops. Man, this is such a nice cosplay to wear because it's like here up on camera. So I have two whole buttons on my vest undone, and I'm wearing my pajama pants because you can't see me unless I'm standing up. But like, this looks normal. And it is as like, it's barely on basically. Let's save our game. We'll just turn them up one, and if that doesn't fix things, let me know. Or if it becomes too loud, let me know. Oh my god, Moria just keeps going. Who's on my heels? I hope that's Gimli and not an enemy. That is Gimli. Gimli, get him. Shit. I forgot I can jump as Frodo. I'm so glad I saved. Man, my allergies are killing me. Gimli, get him. Get him. I wish you could throw rocks at enemies more often. I really thought that I'd be jumping like up through that stuff. What am I doing here? How do I get down? Where is the thing that I just walked on so that I know that I don't walk off the edge? Like that. That's not cool. And it doesn't matter. Because sometimes when I press the jump button, Frodo decides that jumping is stupid. And jumping is for losers. And he goes, no, I shan't do it. I know, Gimli.
There must be a way to open it. Frodo, this bridge needs to be crossed.
Why did he say it so aggressively, like, this bridge needs to be crossed?
The door there. It must
I
There must be a way to open it.
You know what? I don't want to listen to that again. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna save over it. I don't.
This bridge needs to be crossed.
Yeah, there's no way that I can jump that bridge. But I bet you there's something from this side that I can do. Don't. You're fine. Just come on. I need you to jump when I tell you to jump, my guy. You gotta actually listen and respond to the inputs. I'm so curious. I really thought that would break when I stepped on it. Alright. Say it with me now. Jump. There we go. And now I'm gonna need you to do that again. Jump. Yeah, like that. And then jump. Okay, we're getting somewhere. And then, we can't go that way. Oh, we didn't even have to jump that. Damn. Is there a way down on the other side? Is there something I'm missing? I'm missing something somewhere. There's something super obvious. Everything is good and cool. I have a lot of stuff on Discord. Why do I have a lot of stuff on Discord? Is it just people chattering in my nearby vicinity? Yes. It is, in fact, just people chattering in my nearby vicinity. That's fine.
bridge needs to be crossed.
Yeah, that's great. I don't know, throw me? That's my idea at current Gimli, is just like, throw me. The lack of music's really nice. There we go. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, I'm getting somewhere? Maybe? I'm getting nowhere. Maybe I have to push something up off here. Off up here. Up, bleh, 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 bleh. Barely. Jesus. Can I push this? I can't seem to do anything to that, so... My great idea is gone. Because I feel like... Hold on. Let's do this carefully. Yeah, that's like pretty lined up. Do I need Gimli up here? Can he get up here? Yeah, okay. Adding the ring doesn't do anything. I was like, maybe I just get stronger. But no. Can I touch, like, can I move you? Can I move any of this? This is horribly aggravating because I feel like I'm really close to where I need to be. If that makes sense. Like, I'm on it. I'm just not on it. Is there anything over here? No. And we're not gonna jump again. Input's gonna be the death of me. I want to get out of Moria, though. Like, I really want to get out of Moria.
Frodo, this bridge needs to be crossed.
I want to try jumping it for shits and giggles, but I really need him to jump. Like, I know he can't, but just to make sure, I need it cleared.
Frodo, this bridge needs to be crossed. Frodo,
But that's not far
bridge
enough.
needs to be
It's not.
crossed.
But he keeps yelling it like that's where I'm going. You know? But that's... Maybe? No, not new game. Continue, please. Am I just, like, completely misjudging how far I can jump?
Frodo, this bridge needs to be crossed.
I need you to jump when I press the jump button. You're killing me here. Please. Please.
Frodo, this bridge needs to be crossed.
Okay, I'm right about the rock, but the rock doesn't push. The rock was not pushing, and I was trying triangle, which is the switch button. I'll try it again. Maybe the sensor just wasn't sensing. Come on, man. Alright. There we go. It was, in fact, the sensor just wasn't sensing. I am not crazy. Please be careful coming down from here. That was not quite careful, but... Come on, man. Okay, door is open. Now, from the door being open, the question is, where do we go? And the question is also, where the hell is that door? No, shh. I just want my garlic bread, man. I want my garlic bread so bad. I don't know if it's poor game design or if it's poor connectivity between my controller and the emulator, or just the emulator in general struggling. But the jumps not jumping is starting to wear on me. I think it's poor game design. I think he has a very narrow... Like, the where you can and cannot jump is a bit strange. A lot of the, like, sensor points of, like, you have to be here to talk to someone, or you have to be here to press this switch, or here to, you know, push this rock, are very strange in this game. And, like, we saw it also with the field of vision on the Nazgul, of, like, you know what? Of, like, the realm in which you can and cannot be in order to trigger something is very odd at times. And I think there's a, like, paper-thin line between the last spot you can jump and when you're very still, like, you're very much still on the rock. Any other game, especially a game today, would allow you to jump off of that. Hey, look, I'm getting better at walking down the pillar. It's great that that's open. I still don't entirely know where it is. Unless it's out that way on the bridge that I don't know how to jump. That's my clock for ads. Let's go look at that. I'm gonna snooze this as many times as I can and try and push it back and try and get out of here before my time runs out. Will that be successful? Well, I've bought myself 21 extra minutes. I'm setting myself a 15-minute timer so that I kind of know when time is closing in. And now, we pray.
This bridge needs to be crossed.
I know, Gimli. I know, but that doesn't mean I understand how to cross it. Kill those people for me, and then we can talk. I'm gonna be so for real, actually. Are you kidding me? I did it again. I did it again. Yep, I did it again. Are you kidding me? There should be... right here. I'm so good at gaming! Gimli, please. Gimli, I'm scared. Gimli! 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 Alright, whatever time we're on is the charm. Ah, cool. My stream is frozen. I've unfrozen it for myself, so I hope it's unfrozen for everyone else. Sit back up again. Y'all get a lot of free unshrimps this stream.
This bridge needs to be crossed.
I don't like how quiet it got. And how many orcs are on my tail without a Gimli
Another
in
bridge
sight.
to be crossed. The switch. I see it on the other side. You must get to the switch, Master Frodo, so that I may cross.
I would love to, Gimli, but the ladder doesn't seem to want to ladder for me. Gimli, you want to fight some... You know what? Do whatever you want. What a tall ladder. Another one? You know what? Come on. Go, Frodo, go. I need to go down the ladder, please, for the love of God. I need to go down the ladder. I should save while I'm up here so that I don't have to go. But no, I'll get through it so quick that it won't matter. I'm gonna save when I get back there again. Frodo, I swear to God, if you fall off this pillar. Okay. Grab that. Run over to the bridge.
Frodo! This bridge needs to be crossed! Alas! Another bridge to be crossed! The switch! I see it on the other side! You must get to the switch, Master Frodo!
I'm gonna save when I get to the other ladder, because I don't actually know how to grab onto the ladder to get back down. If we ever get up this ladder, that is to say. Jesus Christ. That was so scary. I thought I was gonna run off the edge. Anyone else, like, absolutely hates sneezing while driving? The air kicked on again, so I'm cold again. Come on. I want you dead, so I'm not worrying about you shoving me off. Alright. Let's press the X button. X button does jump. Let's press the triangle button. Triangle button does jack all. Circle? That button? One of these buttons has to use this godforsaken ladder. Hold on, there's a man behind me, and I'm gonna look up the control. I'm being so for real. What you playing, Die? I cannot believe I have to look up how to climb down a ladder. I don't know how to climb down the ladder. This doesn't tell me. Like, none of my buttons will actually let me get on this. Do I have to, like, very carefully creep around? The answer is yes, I do have to very carefully creep around and pray. Good to know. God, world's longest ladder. Alright, let's let Gimli over. Ugh. Gimli, get him. Gimli? Gimli! Gimli, please. Gimli, please. He has forsaken me. Is he out there? Is that him just standing there? No, because actually, where the hell is he? Maybe I can just, like, make a break for it. I never thought that I would willingly be like, yes, let's use the ring. But here I am. I sat there and I was like, I can do better than Frodo. I'll only use the ring when the game makes me use the ring. Sometimes the ring is useful. Where are we now? Are we, like, finally almost out and we're gonna fight the Balrog? Or do we have, like, another 5,000? We should be at the Balrog. Okay. Whoa. He also looks really cool. Gandalf, your sleeves are clipping through your hands, but... You most definitely can pass, because you're gonna beat the shit out of me, I'm sure. I have to go face him on the actual bridge, don't I? Oh god! Oh god! Oh! Oh no! No! I don't know what I expected, but it wasn't for it to be that hard. Okay. Okay, this is fine. We're almost out of Moria. We can do this. That didn't just send me back to the menu. Weird. I'm so cold. I can hear my Tamagotchi. It needs me. It calls for me. I do not care for your cutscenes a second time. Shit. That's my timer. You know what? We're gonna pause and we're gonna roll ads so that ads don't roll as I'm trying to wrap up or in the middle of this fight. So, all that being said, I will be back in just a couple of minutes, and here is some music and some ads. Alrighty, we are back. I'm not gonna set a new timer because in theory, we should be done by the time that ads would be rolling again. So let me get my Twitch chat back on my screen since my tablet went to sleep. And with that, let's pop on over and get back to it and hopefully get out of here. One day. Maybe. What? How do you want me to fight you? How do you want me to fight you? Because running up there gets me killed. One day. One day I shall be free. Today? No, just one day. What do you want? Okay, yeah, I get that, Gandalf. What do you want from me? You want lightning? Why did I say lightning like that? You do. You do want lightning. Fuck. Okay, so do not get rid of on the Balrog. It will one-shot you. Hit it with lightning, hit it with a sword. Hit it with lightning, hit it with a sword. Got it. I understand now. Maybe I will be free today. Maybe. I'm gonna keep skipping these cutscenes because I could save inside the fight like I've been saving inside the fights, but the Balrog starts off really strong and I want the second to regain my bearings. Okay, don't get greedy, and especially do not, under any circumstances, just stand there. If I'm gonna do a spell, I need to back up. I do love, like, I would not be able to take the ring to Mordor. Not, I mean, I'm sure the ring would have, like, effects on me, obviously, but not even because of that, but because like the normal ring, you know, it's the one ring, but there's no there's no magic to it, and I sit here and I'll fidget with it and like put my hand through it. I would not be able to carry that thing and not put it on, and it wouldn't even be out of like any sort of malicious intent. It would just be like, fuck Gandalf. Just kill me. Okay. I am gonna try and save when I get into the fight so that I can just like put the spell that I need on and pray that the spell that I need. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Did I mention I'm hungry and really looking forward to some garlic bread? One of these streams, I'm gonna have my table set up right here, and I'm just gonna, like, fill it with snacks. Make a little charcuterie board. With, like, fish, and cheese. Could you piss off for 5 seconds? I'm gonna eat, and I'm gonna save. I'm being so for real. I don't care that it's mid-fight. I'll let him get back up, even. No, I won't.
Take this!
That's what I get. What a slow fade to black. please! I just want to get out of here! What did you even throw me? Did you throw me anything? I swear to God, if I come back here and it's for no reason. Shit. Not the most exciting boss fight, but my God, I am trying. I'm not coming back to you, Aragorn. Not lest you make me. Run. Ow, that one hurted. I mean, now I've got it down to a pattern, and we're free! The key was... I don't know. I don't know, man. Ooh, a cutscene. The Balrog does look really cool. I love... That's not what Aragorn... That's not even what he's wearing in the game. That's not just like, oh, we made it high res so his face looks a little different, or like his hair has more... That's not even what he's wearing.
The dark depths of Moria, and soon we reached the Golden Wood, Lothlorien.
Next playable point, and we are pausing, and we are saving for the day, or for the time, and then I'll come back tonight and finish it. Or try my damnedest to.
For many long years, but I remember the way to Garoskalothan, tree city of the elves.
Elves! Be at ease. I am Haldir of Lorien. I have been following you for some time. You breathe so loud I could shoot you in the dark. Have no fear. The Lady Galadriel is expecting you. But the dwarf is not permitted on our land. But Elrond chose him. He's brave and faithful. Very well. But he must travel blindfolded.
I am no spy. I will not walk blind.
I love them leaving this in.
My people do not serve the enemy.
This is our law.
I will go forward free.
A plague on dwarves and their stiff necks.
Hold. We will all go blindfolded. A merry troop of fools we shall look. I will be content if Legolas shares my blindness.
But I am an elf. I am a kinsman here.
Shall we say a plague on elves and their stiff necks?
I love them leaving this in.
Bind us all, Haldir.
So be it. I shall lead you safely to Carrasco.
Yeah, they probably did. They didn't have cinematic rights, but you can tell that the cutscenes look a little more like the movie.
Gandalf the Grey set out with your company. Where is he now?
Alas, lady, Gandalf fell into shadow. He did not escape Moria.
In all the long years full of grievous tidings.
That, the way he delivered that line sounded like he was reading off a teleprompter and it was going like really slowly.
We will of the road ahead for a while.
Alright. We are going to save our game and then call this stream here. I will be back tonight to try and finish this game. It's really all I can think of is like, yeah, I'll be back tonight to try and finish this game. And all of that being said, I'm gonna, you know, kill this one pretty quick just because I want to go get food, I want to go do stuff, and, Alright, die. Jesus Christ. And so, hopefully, unless something goes super, super wrong, I will... Yeah, they had her sit because she'd be too powerful of stand-in. For real, for real. Galadriel's so cool. Don't worry about it. I think the game actually just got louder and then quieter because I had to turn my volume back up, but I'll fix it all later. So all of that being said, thank you guys so much for joining, and I will see you later. It really helps if I turn this off before playing my credits.